I raised my hand and slapped myself, but the pain fell on the other person's face, all because the two of us share senses. In fact, our sensory connection started 20 years ago. I suddenly felt my heart racing in class. The little girl on the other end was skiing and accidentally crashed into a tree. I, sitting in the classroom, also fainted to the ground. That was our first connection. 20 years later, I can only make a living by washing car sand, live in a van. All this happened because I was caught stealing with friends. I took all the blame alone and went to prison. After I got out, my life hit rock bottom. On the other side was Becca. She got married right after graduation. Becca only needed to accompany her husband to all kinds of parties every day. In reality, Becca hated socializing, but her husband insisted forcefully that she must attend. During a party, Becca suddenly fell to the ground. Because on the other end, I was hit with a stick by a drunk man. The wealthy women stared at Becca strangely. Even her husband blamed her for embarrassing him. Neither of us could sleep that night. The next day, I was driving to work when a pair of hands suddenly appeared in front of me. Becca, who was out shopping, also saw my hands. Suddenly, we actually heard each other's voices. We both thought the other was inside our own heads, but we could share sight and feel each other's physical sensations, strange yet familiar. When I talked to Becca, I learned we were thousands of miles apart. Since I had to go to work and Becca couldn't talk on the street, we agreed to chat again at 8:30 that night. Becca was so looking forward to our talk that even her husband noticed. While her husband was resting, Becca went to the study and tried to contact me thousands of miles away. Who wouldn't be curious about what someone who shares their senses is like?